Hey folks, temperatures cooling off quickly across the valley this evening. Still hanging at 71 in Rio Grande City, but everybody else has fallen into the 60s and we'll be in the 50s before long. And by morning, most places will end up in the 40s. Let's look at your overnight lows. You're talking about 43 in Rio Grande City, 45 Edinburg, Weslaco, Raymondville at 44. So a chilly night across the valley. The island just a little warmer at 56, but it's going to be a cold one out there. You wake up in the morning, that's where temperatures will be. We hit our lows usually right after sunset, but then we warm up quickly because tomorrow with bright sunshine all day long, we climb back in the low 70s. So just by the middle of the afternoon, a couple degrees warmer than it was today and without the wind. So should be a pretty nice day across the region. Normal high temperature for this time of year is 78 degrees. We're going to bottom out pretty soon. 73 is our high tomorrow, then 79 on Friday, back to 84 by the time we get to Saturday. And really, most of the next several days after Saturday look like they'll be in the 80s. The next shot at some significant cool down comes the middle part of next week. Satellite shows the clouds thinning out across the area very quickly this afternoon. Leftover clouds at the coast, those breaking as well. About an inch of rain in parts of the island earlier this morning when the system came through, but now things clearing out, and tomorrow again. Bright sunshine, just a delightful day across the area. Not much wind tomorrow. What wind there is will be out of the north, so humidity will stay down. Just a very comfortable day. And really, Friday looks about the same. Bright sunshine again. It'll start cold in the morning again, and that bright sunshine warms temperatures back in the 70s again Friday afternoon. So it looks really nice, and it looks really dry Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. In fact, it looks dry through at least Tuesday of next week, with Wednesday maybe being a day of change. We'll take a closer look at that next week. In the meantime, these are your current temperatures around Texas. It's in the 50s and 60s across most of the state. Austin kind of stands out at 49. Get north of Texas up into Oklahoma, it's 43 in Oklahoma City right now. Cloud cover wise, we saw the clouds this morning. They've moved out. Another batch of clouds coming down from the north, but they're not rainmakers at all. They're just kind of high-level clouds caught up in the jet. Let's take a look at what happens on the big picture. Cool temperatures are here. Tomorrow looks cool again, starting in the 40s. By lunchtime, or midnight rather, we climb back up into the 70s tomorrow afternoon under clear skies. Cool conditions prevail. By Friday afternoon, we're just a little bit warmer, but not dramatically so. And then Saturday, we start to warm up again. We're back in the 80s. You saw that high of 84. This next front on the map that, well, back around Monday and even Sunday, we're talking about that front cooling it off a little bit for the second half of the weekend. If it does, it's going to be a subtle cool down. We're taking temperatures down 3 or 4 degrees on Sunday at most, because now it looks like the wind might not even shift, so it doesn't look to be a real big deal. If you're headed to the coast, here's what you can expect. That northwest wind begins to lay down a little bit tomorrow. Still 13 miles an hour early, 66 degrees in the morning. UV's moderate, rip current risk is high. The waves, as you saw before the break, kicking up pretty good. Notice the wind kind of dies down as we go through the day. Still out of the north, but only about 11 miles per hour. And by tomorrow evening, it's down to 7. Moderate chop, again, rip current risk is high. Your surf temperature in the 70s. Here are the tides. There are 2. A small craft advisory in effect through tonight with a moderate chop on the bay. So for tonight across the valley, 45 for your low. Clear and chilly. Northwesterly winds. Then tomorrow back to 73. A cold start, but 73 by afternoon. North winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. 73, Friday is 79. Saturday's up to 84. There's that 4-degree cool down we talked about, but even that might be stretching it. Sunshine lasts through at least Tuesday. By Wednesday, the chance for a few showers and maybe a turn towards some cooler temperatures. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.